Hey guys, MD Prepper here, giving you a quick review of the Cold Steel Bushman seconds that I picked up the other day for about $15 a piece. $50 for 3 of them with shipping. Got them in today, December 20th, right before the supposed apocalypse with the Mayan calendar and all that. So perfect timing for extra blades and spears for the apocalypse, if you're so predisposed. I like these blades. I like them a lot. Definitely worth the low cost and rebated price. Let me go ahead and show you a typical standard first Cold Steel Bushman. I'm sure you've seen plenty of them, but the grips on these are perfectly rounded across the board. You see that right there. You can't feel any difference around this thing. Gonna be kind of hard to see there, but perfectly rounded there, and the weld is nice and clean. Now these seconds don't have perfect handles and roundedness to them, and that's why they're seconds. The blades themselves are perfectly fine. I'm not going to show you all 3 of them because they're almost identical, but the blades themselves perfectly straight, perfectly well made, still have the oil and lubricant on them all over, and I'm not going to take that out because I'm going to store these away, probably take one as a beater, but the grips are slightly out of round. Let me go ahead and take the wrapping off of this one so you can see it. Let me show you end on here. Maybe you can see that, maybe you can't. Not quite rounded perfectly, especially here at the seam. At the seam, you've got a little bit of a bulge pushing out. Hopefully you can see that. See that bulge, that little edge running right there. You got a slight ridge. So basically what this gives you is a little flat spot right there and right here. The other half is perfectly rounded like it's supposed to be. So, again, I'm trying to show you guys. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. But anyway, all 3 of these blades are basically identical with this quote flaw. Honestly, had not they mentioned it was a flaw, and I'd never had a Cold Steel Bushman, I wouldn't have noticed, frankly. The slightly out of round here doesn't bother me a bit. Hopefully you can see that. Very slightly out of round. You can still use this for a spear or storage in the handle, whatever you want. You just got some flatter edges right here on this side, on the left side, on the inside of the blade. Now, being a right-handed guy, carrying this thing does not feel any different in my hand at all. Can I feel the little bit of ridge and flatness? Sure I can. That might actually feel a little bit better than the fully rounded one. I don't know. But anyway, all 3 of these are exactly the same as far as the degree. I'm not going to take the grips off of all the plastic, but basically they're all the same. You've got that little ridge there basically on this one and on this one. So all the blades look just fine, no problems whatsoever. Each of them of course came with a sheath, standard, just like the other ones. No defaults or defects there. So 3 Cold Steel Bushmans for 50 bucks. Fantastic purchase. Glad I picked it up. Just thought I'd let you guys see what I got, because I was a little worried at first, but you know, I knew Cold Steel's not going to send me junk, and they didn't. They sent me a blade that's not perfectly rounded on the grips. Who cares? 3 more blades, about 15 bucks a piece. Fantastic. MD Prepper out.